few weeks away from Halloween and the start of the holiday party season, of course, right? And not only that, there's a very special birthday coming up for some of our friends in the tech community.
Yes, we're very, very excited about this. The Women Tech Council turning 10 later on this month. 10 years, if you can believe that. Big birthday bash, and in doing so, have discovered some great apps to help you plan and pull off the best birthday party or even holiday get-together.
Our good friend, Sydney Tetros, Sarah Jones here to tell us what you guys have found. Cupcakes, is that what you found? Cupcakes?
That's right, cupcakes.
You guys turned 10. Happy birthday.
Thank you. It's really amazing to think that we've been doing this for 10 years, and we've been creating these programs to go from high school to the boardroom, and you create so much impact inside of a community. The community today, as we celebrate all month long, it's about 10,000 members in the community. We've had almost 8,000 students come through STEM activation programs, and we have hundreds of women on the innovators that we've been able to bolster and really drive economic impact. So as we were thinking about the celebration, which is clearly for us happening all month long, we were also thinking about what are those tools that help you plan those parties that are just part of our tech infrastructure and things that we think about every day.
And I'm sure you know those tools better than anyone else here because, of course, you're in the tech world. Let's talk about those. What's the first one that we need to know about?
The first tool is a mobile app called Hobnob. So everybody's using mobile these days, and this app lets you create your invite right on your mobile app. So you get to choose what it says, how it looks, and it looks really professional. And you get to design it however you want and then send it to all of your social media through Snapchat or Facebook or whatever way that you like to best reach out to your community and invite all those people to your party. It looks great, and it's really easy to share.
Love that. Also up next is Adobe Spark Post.
Yep. I love this app. So you know how we always want our posts to look Instagram worthy, have really cool text and have all of the right lighting? What I love about this is that's exactly what this is. It is designed to help make your post spectacular. You get to choose text on them. You get to choose your own images. So we're at the party. People are posting. We want to post reminders.
Sure.
We get to pull all of those in and create these really spectacular images.
You can even make your own memes.
You can even make your own memes.
Right?
I need to look this up right now in the App Store. So it's Adobe Spark Post because literally I've been looking for one of these because my Instagram is so bad.
You will love it. You use it every day.
I really okay.
Up next is Cluster.
It's Cluster, so that's the third app, Lori, to look up.
Okay.
So, how many times have you been to a party or event, all your friends, and everyone's taking pictures, and you're like, send me that pic. So what it lets you do is it lets you create the event group. Everybody can share your pics and your videos. And it keeps it off of social media, right? You don't want everything shared on social media. So it allows you to really easily share through mobile all of the great pics and events that you took at the party.
Awesome.
It's called Cluster.
Cluster, and I've already got the Adobe Spark Post up, you know. So let's talk, though, a little bit, because this is really critical, what you have done at the Women Tech Council these last 10 years. As you look back from where you were then to where you are now and where you might be in another 10 years, what are you hoping for?
You know, when we very first started, we pulled this community of about 50 people together. We said, we're thinking of focusing on this. What should our initiative be? And everyone said, focus on the economic impact of women. So from the very beginning, we built this community of men and women that have been focused on those economic drivers. How do we create visibility and opportunity for a community that doesn't have it? Today, it's one of the top conversations, right, of how do we create equality and parity in some of those. There's less than 5% of tech execs still in the state and across the country that are women. So when we think about the changes still to be made, it's really creating this entire culture and ecosystem that benefits the next generation, where they can be leaders, where they don't have the same barriers, and where their economic value and their talents are valued by everyone. So that's how we think about where we've been and where we can continue to go. And to think about 10 years, it's amazing to think it's been that long.
That is great.
Well, we want more women in leadership. Right, we find that we're one of the only forums that allows those relationships to be built between the men and the women in our community. So we're honored to play that part and that role in being able to connect this really amazing community together and create all those opportunities that keep us growing. So we want to keep these tech companies thriving, and we know that women are a critical part of that.
So when we talk about Bill Gates or Tim Cook, we also have women sprinkled in there as well on a daily conversation, and that will change. And you two are
exactly.
And making that happen.
Melinda Gates said she did a keynote for Anita Borg, and she actually did a great quote. The next Bill Gates might not be wearing a hoodie, right? So it's really important that, you know, that everybody belongs in our tech community.
Well, and as part of our celebration this month, the CEO of Oracle, Safra Catz, is coming to keynote the Women Tech Awards on October 27th.
Oh, fantastic.
She's one of the most powerful female CEOs in the country. And so we get her in Utah to help celebrate all of the women innovators and technology drivers in the state, which will be a really great cap-off to the celebration all month long.
So very exciting.
So we hope everybody comes to our big party on the 27th.
Indeed. Happy birthday indeed.
Thank you.
Sarah, Sydney, thank you guys so much for being a great part of our show. We appreciate it.
Thank you.